Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video about all my piercings, and let's get right into it. I currently have, I think, 10 piercings it is, and some of them I've done myself, which I do not advise, and some of them I went to a shop to do, which is the way to go, let me just tell you now. But so let me just start off by showing you guys. I have my nose done. I got this down in Charleston at a place called Piercing Perfection, and the piercer was so great and nice, and he really helped me out with that, and I haven't had any problems with it. As far as the pain for that one goes, it didn't really hurt. It just made my eyes water a lot, and like once that last little bit of cartilage gets pierced through it, there is like a pinch, but it doesn't hurt. I'd say on a scale from 1 to 10 is definitely like a 4. um okay, of course I have my huge like bling earrings in today, but I have these two lobes done on both sides, and I think I got my first holes done when I was like 12 or 13 at the beach. I honestly can't remember the pain of them. It just kind of felt like I said, the same with my nose, a pinch. Like I was way more scared than I should have been to get those done. But yeah, my second holes hurt a little bit more than the first, and they're going to because they are a little bit higher up on the lobe. Um, and mine are actually uneven. I got mine done at Claire's, and like this one is a little further out to the side than this one is, but you can't really tell. Now this third one I did by myself. It's kind of like a mid cartilage, and I actually don't have a backing on this right now, but I did it by myself when I was in high school, I think, probably senior year, I want to say, and it hurt just because of like the location of it. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it was probably like a 5 or a 6. But I have a very high pain tolerance, and let me just tell you, like, piercings are different for all people, so you can't just be like, oh, well, this person said that it didn't hurt, so I'm gonna go get it done. And then if it does hurt you, you can't be all mad and stuff because, like, everyone's different. Okay, moving on. I have both my cartilage done, high cartilage done on either side of my ear. This one had like a ball right here. I don't know if you can see, but it's missing, and I don't know where it went, but it hasn't fallen out, so I'm just gonna leave it. I do have another one that I could put in there, but I just don't really feel like it at the moment. Let me be completely honest with you guys when I say these two piercings hurt very bad. I got them done, not very smart move, at Claire's once again. I think one of them, this one I got done at Icing because like Claire's isn't in our mall anymore. But what they do is they use a piercing gun instead of a needle, and what that does is that it basically shatters your cartilage. And so I don't know if I can show you guys, but that can cause something that's called a keloid, and it's basically just a bump on the skin. And I do have one on both sides. I mean, like, that's just a freckle right there, but like I do have a keloid on both sides, and it doesn't hurt. It's just like annoying to deal with. And like some earrings, like the backs, as you can tell on this one, will be tighter because of the keloid, but they don't bother me. The healing process was pretty quick, but the piercing itself did hurt, I'm not going to lie. Okay, next I have my tragus done. Some people pronounce it tragus, but I don't really know. Like, I've just always pronounced it tragus. And what it is I'll show you on this side so that you can see it more. But it's just like this part of your ear right there. It's like basically just cartilage, but so I have that done, and I got this done in Charleston, South Carolina. And like, the pain of it, I guess, was like, it hurt, but like it was more uncomfortable than it was painful. I was just super psyched to get it, and I was like, I'm gonna do this, and then I got in the place, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. But the guy who did it is the same one who did my nose, and he did such a great job, so swift and thorough. And what he basically did was just use like a hollow needle to pierce that area. And I need to clean it, but it's a little red and irritated right now. And like, let me just show you what the back of this looks like. I'm using this type of jewelry so that it's easier to clean. But yeah, because I did have a different type of jewelry and that the piercer put in there for me, but it was like way too tight on my ear and I like couldn't get in there to clean it. But as you can see, like I was just doing it moves, like, I know, kind of gross, but it moves in and out so that you can like really get full coverage. So yeah. Okay, my next piercing is called the Rook, and I'm gonna have to turn this way so that you can see it. And it's like right here, hold on, right there. My Rook piercing tends to turn to the inside of my ear more. I don't know why. I guess it's because I sleep on this side and so it pushes it in more. And so it is hard to see, but it's not too hard to like get your finger like a Q-tip or something and like basically just pull it to the outside. It doesn't hurt to do that for me anymore, but there we go. So you can see a little bit better. And this one is red and irritated as well, but I'm horrible at routinely cleaning my piercings, which I know is horrible, but this one I got done at this same shop, Piercing Perfection in North Charleston, and great experience. Totally, I would go back if I could. It's my favorite piercing. I'm pretty convinced of that at this moment. And I would say on the pain scale, it's definitely like a 9, 8.5, 9 out of 10. Just because that's all cartilage right there, and it's like a really stiff place to, like pierce, I guess. But getting the jewelry through didn't hurt as much as like the actual piercing did. But anyways, in this one, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it was probably like a 7 or an 8. I mean, it did hurt, but like I said, it was just uncomfortable. A lot of people say they can hear it like crunching through, but I didn't. It was just like super quick and easy. So yeah. And this is like super red, but I think I did a pain scale for this one. I think I said like a 9, but it's definitely worth it if you want one. Just do it. Like, it doesn't hurt that bad. Like, anyways, I'm bad at explaining things, but yeah. The next piercing I have is my navel or my belly button. I don't know if I should show it on camera. I mean, I can, but anyway, I'll just show you. Woo! Just dropped my camera. So anyways, here it is. This is what it looks like. And I love it so much. The pain was honestly like a 3 out of 10. It didn't hurt at all. It was like the easiest little, like, I don't know, it just didn't hurt like at all. And it was great, and it was kind of like a rash decision, but I did it, and I'm so happy with it. I haven't had any problems like healing wise, so that's been really great. And I did used to have an industrial piercing, which is basically a bar that goes from one side of the ear to the other on the cartilage. Like, you could do it on either side. I actually still have the bar. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, so just for visual purposes, this is an industrial bar. I don't know if you can see. But anyways, I had it on this side. I still have like a scar. Like, I can feel where the hole was on the top. Like right here. I think this was the second hole that I had for that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I may have had a different hole there. But anyways, it would just like go like this, or like some people do them vertically, which I didn't do it that way. I had it like this. And like, anyway, so that's just like how it would look. I ended up taking that one out because honestly the piercing hurt so bad. 10 out of 10 for sure, maybe even 11 out of 10. Like I said before, I have a high pain tolerance, but it hurts so bad, like so bad. And the healing process was horrible. It took forever. I cleaned it just like my piercer told me to every day. My hair always got wrapped up in it. Oh my gosh, look at this sunburn. Anyway, but it was horrible. I ended up taking it out, and I kind of do miss it. But I don't know, I feel like some people can, like, rock it, and some people can't. I feel like I kind of, like, I can't really work it as well. But anyway, so yes, those are all my piercings and my experiences. I don't have any really bad experiences with my piercings, because, like, all the healing processes have been really good, which I'm so thankful for. And yeah, like I said before, if you're young and you want a piercing, ask your parents, because honestly, I did this one by myself and I really should not have. Like, there's so much like nerve damage that can be done, and like just stuff like that, especially if you want like a facial piercing, like your nose or something. Like, don't do it yourself, please. Save it for money, go to a professional. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I guess I should have went through and actually said how much each of these were. Let me just do that really quick. I do not remember for these. My parents paid for them because I was younger. I feel like they were like, I don't know, $20 to $30. This one I did at home, so it was for free. This one I do believe was part of that industrial piercing, so I think it was like $40. It really just depends on where you go. And I would find a reputable piercer, meaning someone that has good reviews and somewhere that is clean and that you know will do a good job, okay? Don't go to some sketchy little shack in the middle of the nowhere. Because you'll probably get an infection. But this one, I believe, was 30 or 40 as well. My nose was 30, I remember that. This cartilage was 30, and then I think my ruck was originally 40, but they were doing some, like, St. Patrick's Day, like, I don't even know. If you wore green, you got, like, a discount or something. So I think it was, like, closer to $30. And my navel was 40. So, yeah. And, yeah. Like I said, like, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.